What's up, Promise Keepers? It's your hood and holy, saved, and sexy auntie, cousin, sister, friend. And you're watching Happily Married Wifey TV. How you doing? How you living? How you loving over there? You good? I just stopped by to check on you. You know that we are doing our 5-part series about the 5 levels of intimacy. We started out with spiritual intimacy, and then we went to intellectual intimacy, and today we're going to talk about emotional intimacy. And I just want to start off, I'm going to get right into it, but I just want to start off by saying there is a formula to this thing. If you are dating with intentions of having a real relationship, you need to go in order. I am strategically attacking these different levels in order. Now, you thought it was old-fashioned when grandma would say, don't be having sex, and you think that's the old way. But you should not be giving yourself to people that you are not, first of all, spiritually in tune with. And second of all, they cannot stimulate you on an intellectual level. Why is the spiritual so important? Again, going back to what your grandma used to say, don't be unequally yoked. What grandma really meant was light cannot have fellowship with darkness. How can two walk together unless they agree? So your auntie, cousin, sister, friend is telling you today, if you want something that's purely physical and all you trying to do is hump around, do you, player? I ain't in it, bruh. Do you? But if you're looking for something substantial and you're trying to build a relationship, first things first, make sure that you can connect spiritually. Spiritual intimacy first. Life be lifing. Life be lifing. And you can't be praying to God and your partner praying to the devil. It's not going to happen. You guys have to agree. You have to have spiritual intimacy. You have to have that spiritual connection. That one thing that you guys believe, whatever it is. I'm not telling you which way to believe, but you have to agree on that, because there is going to come a time when it will become an issue. So make sure that you are equally yoked, is what our old grandparents used to call it, the old folks in the church used to call it. But all it means is that you agree on those spiritual aspects of life, okay? All right? So, spiritual is important. Before things become physical, make sure that you have a spiritual intimacy. You have that spiritual connection. You believe in that way together. And then intellectually, you shouldn't be giving your body away to anyone that you can't grow with, that you can't learn from. You guys don't have that intellectual connection. Now, what is emotional intimacy? It's when feelings get involved. We got the spiritual. We are connected. We got the intellectual. We're learning from each other. We're growing. Oh, you're in love with that beautiful mind. And now feelings are becoming involved. That's what emotional intimacy is. Now my feelings are attached to it. Now I care. I literally am invested, and I care about where this is going. When I talk to you and when I don't, my feelings are caught up in it. When we're talking, I care about where this is going. I care about your feelings. I care about my feelings. Emotional intimacy is when your feelings are now involved. There are levels to intimacy. before we get too sexual, we are making sure that all other phases of intimacy are operating. And life, relationships, marriage goes through stages. So every day you're not going to be at 100% on all phases of intimacy, but you know that you have that connection. You're operating on different levels. Today, my emotional intimacy levels may be really high, spiritual not so much, but you know that you have those things in line for a wonderful relationship. I hope you guys are learning something. I'm just going to pause right here and say, I hope that you are enjoying these teachings. I hope that I'm making it plain where everybody can understand. If you are, like this video and subscribe to the channel and share it. Share with anyone and everyone that you feel can benefit from this information. I have been married 30 plus years to one husband. I know what I'm talking about. Whether you're watching to see if I do and whether you don't agree, I don't care. I don't need validation from anyone. I'm not that type of female. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I'm saying that with confidence. So eat the meat and spit out the bone. Take what you need. If you don't need it, doesn't matter. But I want you to subscribe to the channel. Come back every day and see what we're talking about. On this channel, we learn together. On this channel, we grow together. And on this channel, we love together. We're on number 3 of 5 phases of intimacy, because we know sex is uber important and we want to jump right to sex, but there are levels and there are other phases that you need to make sure that you have these type of connections and that you have perfected this type of intimacy to have a beautiful relationship. You want to be well-rounded. Have you ever seen beautiful women that just seem like they cannot keep a man? You don't only want to be good for the physical, you know, a beautiful face, a nice body. Yeah, men want to be physically intimate with you, but that's it, because they can't connect with your mind. They can't get a conversation going. You guys have nothing in common. And spiritually, what do you believe in? What does he believe in? You don't connect on those levels. Emotions get involved when you do connect on those levels. So the third level of intimacy is emotion. And now you're caring for one another. Now you have those feelings. So what do you do with them? You just keep moving forward. Don't be afraid to love. Stay invested. Feel what you feel. Don't deny it, because you're either going to gain the greatest love of your life or the greatest lesson of your life. Don't be afraid to feel those feelings. Okay? I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Leave me a comment. I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.